Welcome back to The Honest Exchange. If you believe healthy relationships deserve honest conversations, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who may need encouragement today. Family can be one of life's greatest blessings, but sometimes family dynamics can quietly create tension inside a marriage. Different traditions, different expectations, different opinions, and before long, couples begin feeling torn between loyalty to each other and loyalty to family. Today, we're talking about one of the most common but least discussed marriage struggles: family and in-law tension. Most family conflict doesn't begin with major drama. It usually starts small. Maybe it's disagreements about holiday traditions. Maybe one family is more involved than the other. Maybe a parent constantly gives opinions about parenting, money, or how the marriage should work. At first, couples often brush it off. It's not a big deal, that's just how they are. But over time, unresolved tension creates emotional exhaustion. One of the deepest hurts in marriage is feeling like you come second to someone else's family, not because your spouse doesn't love you, but because boundaries were never clearly established. Marriage requires a shift. You're no longer operating as individuals making separate family decisions. You're building a new family unit together. And when outside voices constantly influence the relationship, resentment can quietly grow. Sometimes the issue isn't even the family member. Sometimes it's the lack of communication between the couple. Because when couples don't openly discuss boundaries, expectations, and priorities, confusion fills the space where unity should be. One spouse may begin feeling unsupported, the other may feel trapped in the middle, and suddenly small comments turn into recurring arguments. Every person enters marriage carrying the culture of the family they came from. Some families communicate loudly and directly. Others avoid conflict completely. Some are deeply involved in each other's lives. Others value privacy and independence. Neither side is automatically wrong. They're just different. But when those differences are misunderstood, couples begin interpreting behaviors personally. One spouse may think, "Your family is controlling." The other may think, "You just don't value closeness." And without empathy, those differences become division instead of understanding. Healthy couples learn how to respect family traditions without allowing those traditions to control the marriage. Boundaries are not punishment. Boundaries are protection. Healthy boundaries protect peace, communication, and emotional safety inside a relationship. That may mean deciding together how holidays will be handled, limiting outside interference, protecting private disagreements from family discussion, or learning how to respectfully say no. And here's something important. Setting boundaries doesn't mean dishonoring family. You can love people deeply while still protecting your marriage. Strong marriages are built when couples learn to stand together, not against their families, but for each other. Healing begins when couples stop treating each other like opponents and start acting like teammates again. Instead of saying, "Your family always causes problems," the conversation becomes, "How can we protect our relationship together?" That shift changes everything. Marriage becomes healthier when both people feel heard, valued, and defended, not perfectly, not overnight, but intentionally. And sometimes healing also requires grace. Grace for misunderstandings, grace for different upbringings, grace for family members who may not realize the impact they're having. Healthy marriages are not built on control. They're built through unity, wisdom, patience, and love. If this video encouraged you, take a moment to like, subscribe, and share The Honest Exchange with someone who may need this reminder today. Marriage is not about choosing between your spouse and your family. It's about building a relationship strong enough to navigate both with wisdom, love, and healthy boundaries. And no matter what tension may exist today, healing is possible when couples commit to protecting their unity. Above all, love each other deeply. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.